In the dark corners of the city stood an abandoned hospital, known for its grim history and eerie rumors. For a group of friends, Ashley, Jake, Liam, and Mia, it was a place of adventure and excitement. But when they decided to explore this abandoned hospital, they had no idea their adventure would turn into a nightmare. Under the cover of night, they snuck into the old building, shrouded in darkness and the smell of decay. The light from their flashlights flickered on the walls, casting eerie shadows. As they explored the abandoned wards and corridors, the friends began to sense a strange presence, as if someone or something was watching them from the darkness. As they delved deeper into the inner chambers of the hospital, they discovered chilling remnants of its past abandoned instruments, dirty bandages, and bloody stains on the floor. But they chose to ignore these signs and continue their exploration. When they reached the lowest floor, where the psychiatric ward was located, strange things began to happen. Doors closed on their own, whispers and scurrying noises echoed from the darkness, and sometimes the friends felt as though someone was passing by them, but when they turned around, no one was there. But the true horror began when they heard childish laughter coming from the darkness. It seemed to be coming from different directions, and when they tried to find the source of the sound, they realized they had lost sight of each other. Panic gripped them as they realized they were lost in this labyrinth of fear. Hours felt like days, and days felt like eternity as they wandered the corridors, trying to find a way out. It was then they heard a strange noise behind the door of one of the rooms. Their hearts froze as they slowly approached the door and peered inside. What they saw was something horrifying. A figure in an old patient gown stood with its back to them, swaying back and forth. Paralyzed with fear, they couldn't move as the figure slowly turned towards them, revealing its pale and disfigured face. At this point, the story could end, but what happened next? The next step is the decision they make in that moment to fight or to flee, and the consequences it brings. As the teenagers stood in the eerie dimension they had been transported to, a sense of unease settled over them, like a heavy blanket. The corridors stretched out endlessly, twisting and turning into darkness. They knew they had to find a way back home, but the path ahead seemed daunting and filled with unknown dangers. With determination fueling their steps, they ventured deeper into the shadowy realm, their flashlights casting feeble beams that barely pierced the gloom. Strange whispers echoed around them, and fleeting glimpses of spectral figures danced at the edge of their vision, disappearing whenever they tried to focus on them. As they pressed on, they stumbled upon ancient ruins and forgotten chambers, each holding clues to the secrets of this mysterious dimension. They encountered puzzles that tested their wits and traps that threatened their very lives. Yet, with each challenge they faced, their bond as friends grew stronger, and they found courage in each other's presence. But as they journeyed deeper, they also discovered darker forces at play. Malevolent entities lurked in the shadows, drawn by the intrusion of outsiders into their domain. The teenagers realized they were not alone, and that they were being hunted by something far more sinister than they could have imagined. With danger lurking around every corner, they must rely on their wits and bravery to survive. Their quest to find a way back home has become a fight for their lives, and the mysteries of this dimension hold the key to their salvation. But will they uncover the truth in time, or will they become forever trapped in the darkness that surrounds them? Only time will tell as their harrowing journey continues. As the teenagers delved deeper into the shadowy dimension, their resolve was tested like never before. Every step seemed to lead them further into the heart of darkness, where the very air was thick with malevolence. Yet they pressed on, driven by the desperate need to return home and the unbreakable bond of friendship that held them together. Their journey brought them to the heart of an ancient citadel, shrouded in the darkness of ages past. Within its walls lay the source of the dimensional rift that had ensnared them, a powerful artifact of unknown origin, pulsating with dark energy. It seemed to beckon to them, promising answers to the mysteries that had plagued their journey thus far. But as they approached the artifact, they were confronted by the guardians of the citadel, twisted creatures born from the darkest recesses of the dimension. With bravery born of desperation, the teenagers fought for their lives, wielding whatever weapons they could find against the monstrous foes that barred their path. In the midst of battle, they uncovered fragments of the citadel's history, tales of a once great civilization brought low by its own hubris, and the ancient curse that had condemned it to eternal darkness. It became clear that their presence in this dimension was no accident, but rather a part of a larger cosmic tapestry woven with threads of fate and destiny. With the artifact within their grasp, the teenagers faced a choice that would shape the fate of both worlds. Should they destroy it, severing the connection between dimensions and ensuring their safe return home? Or should they harness its power, risking their own souls in a bid to reshape reality itself? As they stood on the precipice of decision, a sense of foreboding gripped them, a feeling that their journey was far from over, and that even greater challenges lay ahead. With the artifact pulsating ominously before them, they knew that whatever choice they made, the consequences would be dire. And so their adventure continues, as they embark on the next chapter of their quest to unravel the mysteries of the artifact, confront the forces that seek to claim it, and ultimately find a way to break free from the darkness that threatens to consume them all.